Hello, this is Belinda, Aussie Stitcher, coming to you on this 30th of the 12th, 2020. Not that long, and we start the new year. Just letting you know that this is just a whip parade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stopping and starting so I can get everything done because it is insanely hot today. It is going to be like another 41 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to do as much as I can today, and then what I can't get done, if I don't get it all done, I'll do some tomorrow. I'm going to break it up into groups. So I'm going to do Mirabilias first, and I'm breaking them up again into the whips that I've worked on, whips I haven't worked on, and new starts, so that when I'm editing, I can put in the right pictures. I'm not going to do an update video. So some of these whips I've worked on and this month, but I don't have time to do 2 videos. That's what it comes down to. And I don't want to double up. So this is the easiest for me. I will come back and do stuff that I brought and gifts. Thank you so much, gifts, excuse me. A swap in stuff next month in January 2021. I will say though, the top I'm wearing is a gift from Vicky Stitch and Button, Mug Life. I love it. I am drinking water instead of my usual coffee because hot. It is so hot. Also, disclaimer, I have four kids running around. I just remembered I forgot my diary that lists how many stitches I did for the year. I will do that after the Mirabilia part because I'm not stopping and starting that much. Let's get into it. Right, so these are the ones I've worked on, and I still got the photos that I took roughly this time last year, so I'll be able to do a before and after. Some of them I've only done like maybe 1,000 stitches, maybe less. Others I've done obviously a lot more. I have had a finish, Enchanted Mermaid. I won't bother doing a before and after for that one. So this one is Circle of Friends. And I forgot my board. This is where we're up to. There we go. This is stitched on 30. When you say you're not going to just randomly stop and your alarm goes off. This is stitched on 32 count. Pretty sure it's from Stephanie. I can't remember. Normally I have that information close by. I don't, so I'm really sorry. If there's any fabrics, I think that's to make this go quicker. If there's any fabrics that you want to know about what fabric it is, just let me know. Otherwise we're going to be here for like 3 hours, and I don't have 3 hours to do this. So, sorry. If I remember it on top of my head, I'll let you know. This is the March Fairy. This is on a Colour Cascades 32 count mystery die. And that's where we're up to. I should be doing befores as well. Hopefully I am, note to self, put befores in. Hot mess. Okay, this is Siren and the Shipwreck. This is another colour Cascades, but this was a mist dye, 28 count, I'm pretty sure, or 32 count. This is the before. And this is it now. Love this piece. Love this piece a lot. I'm also gonna say sorry for anyone. I might put in a disclaimer not wear headphones or have them up because of all the zipper noises, because that might get really annoying really quick. Sleeping Beauty. This is stitched on Ariel PTP, picture this plus. 32 count. And that's where we are up to. I did like another 1,000 stitches on this one. I kind of just want to get this all done today, but it's already hot and I can feel hot. We'll see. Okay, this is Stargazer, obviously by Mirabilia. This is another colour Cascades, I think it's Sorceress. 28 count this one. I kind of fell out of love with this, and then I just did this bit for Whip Wranglers, and now I'm back in love with it. So really happy. Going through and doing a whip album for Vicky, who's my whip manager, and I forgot one. I forgot the Chatelaine. I have to go back and do that. And realizing how little progress on some of my bigger ones are. Not bigger, older ones. Sorry. And going, do I still like this? Like, is there a reason why I haven't stitched on it? And I do like it. It's just dividing up. New Starts took over this year. So 3 for tea. Now I've got an itchy eye. Sorry. Now this is from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Lori, I think. No idea. And that's where we are up to. I think I got this fabric from Maria, who owns Just Add Needles. And somewhere in here, I am putting the before pic, hopefully. Otherwise, this is a complete and utter waste of my time. Dividing everything out. The Fairy Moon. This is another one that I kind of fell out of love with, and then it got pulled for something. This is hand dyed by Chromatic Alchemy. I don't know the name, but it's a two-toned fabric. Anyway, I stitched. Someone's angry over something. All of these need an iron, which they won't get done until they're finished. Oh my god. Iona's obviously doing something that's really annoying. And there we are. I am putting away as I go, guys. It could be annoying, but too many. This is Winter Queen, which I don't have a pick, so I'll do the, hopefully before with the thing. Now this is not Glacier, but it's a Picture This Plus. And I know I've done at least 3,000 stitches on this one. Sorry, that one was a bit loud. Oh. Summer Queen by Mirabilia. This is stitched on 32 count confetti by Picture This Plus. And this one got another 3,000 stitches. It's 8:30 in the morning, guys, and it's like 30 odd degrees already. This one is Autumn. Sorry if that was loud. Autumn Queen. This is stitched on Picture This Plus Heritage, I think. And this one would have got another 3,000 stitches. I don't know how to leave it long. Hopefully I'm doing it long enough. Hopefully I'm doing the before pics as well. Alright, this is Spring. Spring Queen. This is Highland, I'm pretty sure, the fabric. Picture This Plus. And again, 3,000 stitches. I've only just finished working on this, so my back's hurting already. Okay. Mermaid of the Pearl. This is a Colour Cascades Sweet Child of Mine 32 count. I did 600 stitches on this recently. And the last of the whips I worked on, this is Snow Queen. This is stitched, I am really sorry about that, on a Colour Cascades, I'm not really sure which one, 28 count. And this one I've done like 4,000 stitches on. So huge difference. All right, I'm gonna have to do something. Hopefully it quietens down a bit. Or not. Right, these are the whips that I didn't work on. Rapunzel. This is stitched on Fairy Wear Boots by Colour Cascades Opal. 32 count. I haven't said that. No extra progress. This is Blossom Goddess. This is stitched on Jazz from Picture This Plus, 32 count. And no progress on that. Now my washing machine's getting louder. This is Garden Beauty. This is stitched on Vanilla, Zweigart I think it is. No progress. I think last year I did my whip parade and I was like, I forgot like 4. Hopefully this year will be less forgetting. This is the December Fairy. This is stitched on Frozen Frost by not Colour Cascades, Chromatic Alchemy. So this is Mermaid Queen, which I was going to UFO, and now I'm like, no, I need to work on it more. When I saw how much pitiful I had done, that's not a good indication whether I like it or not. So I don't know what this fabric is, but it's obviously a Miss Dykes' spots. And then last, before we move into the new starts, Portrait of Veronica. This is on Sterling, Picture This Plus, 32 count. And no progress. And then we get into the gazillions of new starts. So this one is Waiting for Ships. And that's where I am. Forest Goddess. Moonflowers. I'm a bit annoyed that I don't remember a lot of these fabrics, but considering I've got 67 whips, it was bound to happen. This is Garden Prelude. This is Angel's Morning by Colour Cascades. Day Nymph. This is by Hand Dyed Under the Sea fabric, sorry. I can't remember the name, but that's where it's from. Things I don't actually really hate any of these. I do want to stitch on them. Tree of Hope. This is like a vanilla one too, butterscotch. And I got this from Just Add Needles. She didn't dye it, but that's where I got it from. Midsummer Night's Fairy. This is from Under the Sea Fabrics. Whimsical, I think it is. And I think I need to go through and pick the ones that need to be fray checked or something and take it down to my mum's because she's got the sewing machine. Bliss Fairy, who I do love, but when discussing starting it we noticed that she had a very long neck and this arm is really long and all the things, and I still love her, but now I can't unsee that stuff. There we go. Basically her knee. We're nearly done with the Mirabilias, guys. And then I've got to put this away. Shakespeare's Fairies. Don't hold your project bag upside down with the zip unlocked because all the chrome will fall out. Queen Mariposa. I love her. Now this is stitched on a confetti from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. When people say I need to iron my fabrics, and I'm like, I don't mind ironing my fabrics. Now I see why. When you're holding them up and they've been folded for a while and you're like, I really can't see them that well. Emerald Mermaid. Alright, let's not hold the bag upside down, shall we? Royal Holiday. This is on Geisha PT Picture This Plus. 32 count. There was a lot of new starts this year. This is a new one that I just started this month, Peony Garden.
Mom, have you seen Michaela? So we're looking for Michaela, because Michaela's the only person that's not on our team.
This is stitched on 32 count locust by Colour Cascades. You can just see the start. And that's the back. And last one, people, for this section. We have also just started this month Villa Mirabilia. There is one more that I might start, and that's Flora that Melody gave me, but I'll see. I'm gonna have to start it today, so we'll see how we go. That's my little start on that, and this is on PTP Murmur 32 count. Right, people, that was pile one. Do you want to see it? Pile one. All right, I shall be back with the next lot. Okay, we're back on the same day, within 10 minutes. Oh my God, you can't swill again. So, I did this year 693 stitches and 3,432 beads. Going on the stitches alone, and I didn't count back stitch, people. I very rarely did. I would have averaged 1,417 stitches a week, which some weeks I obviously exceeded and some weeks I didn't even come close. I am beyond thrilled with that. Stitching is a hobby. With 4 kids, work, farm life, spending time with kids and enjoying life, I am really thrilled with that number. That was really loud and I apologise. Right, on to Joan Elliott's, and I have only 2 whips I didn't work on, 3 new starts, and the rest I worked on. I have no idea who's killing who. I really don't care at this point in time, as long as there's no blood, right? So, this is Sleeping Beauty. And I'm really, really happy with the progress I made on this. This is stitched on like blush, I think it is, from PTP. The before pic. I got her this side of her dress finished, and I started up here and got down here finished. So, not that one, please.
No, I'm watching this.
Okay. Really, really happy with that. Blue Angel Fairy. I did half debate whether or not stitching the wings on this. I'm not sure, to be honest. I probably end up wheel stitching the wings. This is stitched on 32 count Mermaid's Tail Angel Wings, or Angel Wings and Mermaid's Tail opal. That's actually a really good indication of the fabric. That's where I am. Hopefully I did a before pic, because I'm such a genius at not putting them in. If I don't get these in, people, don't, please just be kind. It's hot. And this is going to be a long one. Someone else did under a 40-minute whip parade, and they had a similar number to whips as mine. I'm like, mine won't be that quick. Dragonfly Fairy. But that also could be because I haven't watched it. I'm putting everything away as I go. Let's do it this way so that things don't come out of my project bag. I think I got, oh my god, oh my goodness, at least 1,000 stitches done on this one. And that's another pretty good indication of the fabric. I remember when I first started finding out about hand-dyed fabrics and everything had to be on opal, and now I'm less likely to want to stitch on opal or even bright colours or heavily modelled. I like the more muted. Nope, that's a new start. This side, Belinda. This is the one that I kind of hoped that I could finish next year, Lady Rose, because it's been a while. Actually, it hasn't been a while, because I finished Earth Goddess this year, which I have given to my friend, and she nearly cried. She's having a tough year. Her dad's really sick. She's a couple of years older than me, and her mum passed away earlier this year. So she's just having a tough year. So this is on Sprite by Picture This Plus. And basically I think this is nearly done, and I just have the top half. Is it urgent? You still tired? This is Enchanted Aurora. This is also on Angel Wings, Mermaid's Tails, or the other way around. Is that door shut into the laundry, do you know? Because that's really loud. 32 count opal. And I got at least 1,000 in here. And that's another, like, it might be hot, but it's showing the fabric really well. All right. Ooh. Here's one that I did another lot on, The Reader. Mine's from a magazine. Oh, actually, it's from a Joan Elliott cross-stitching book. but you can get it, just the chart. I'm really hoping I'm putting, because this one's like, I've done this page and I started into this page. This is like 32 count bliss or petal from Picture This Plus. And then we just got one more. And then we'll move on to the whips and then the starts. This is a quickie. Don't please. The Time Traveller. Thank you. This is a Colour Cascades fabric. Possibly 40 pieces.
Mum?
No. No.
How many, Iona asks, what day is it?
Today's
Today.
Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say that.
And that's where I'm up to. I worked on this
Day.
month as well and got 600 stitches in plus. I was supposed to be doing Semi Sane's whip wranglers and I kept getting like 600 stitches and it got busy and I got to the point where I just wanted to stitch on what I want. So I epically failed that. If you want to see someone who didn't, go watch Stitch and Buttons videos because she totally nailed it.
Today.
Wednesday. Okay, the ones I didn't work on was the Dancing Butterfly. This fabric feels pretty much like hand dyed by Stephanie, so we'll go with that. So obviously no progress. The Tiny Dancer. This is a Colour Cascades, but I don't know what. No progress. And then we just got 3 new starts. So, the dragon and the fairy, which I call the maiden. Oops. And that's my start. Rags to Riches. This is Vanilla Latte by Hand Dyed by Stephanie. And that's my start right there. I'm doing the 2 on the 1. So I really thought it would be the easiest to do it smack bang in the middle. And lastly, but certainly not least, the Embroideress. This is also on Colour Cascades Barbie Girl. And that's where I'm up to. Not quite that. There. All right. Now I think I might grab my dimensions and full coverage. And then it's just one more lot after that. I might get this done yet in one hit. I shall return. And we're back. So the first one I'm going to show, which I don't have the pic here. I'll have to insert a picker. And I've actually worked on it, but I've never shown in it because I've never reached my goal. And that's because it's a lot of half stitches and you've got to double it, and it drives me up the wall, is Gold Dimensions Winter's Lace. So I have done roughly 1,000 stitches, not all crosses, but that's where I'm up to. So I've done a lot in here. So, and the rest I don't have any progress on my dimensions. So, Fairy Tale. This is on 18 count Aida. It's my own. I don't like the fact that the kit never gives you enough fabric. And that's where she's up to. I need to swap this to a bigger bag. This one is Ball Fairy. And this is 16 count Blue Aida. And I got this one from Picture This Plus. I don't think I've worked on this in like 2 years. I think half the issue with the dimensions is the mix counting. So these are possibly, maybe, if I don't stitch on them next year at all, I'm going to deliberately bring them out, have a good old crack at them. And if I'm not feeling it, I won't permanently UFO them, but I will take them out of my rotation. Enchantress. And then see in a couple of years' time, will I go back to it. This is again 14 count Blue Aida. I have a funny feeling I will go back to it. Is it emergency? And then my new start out of these is Enchanted Alluring Sorceress. And this is 18 count Aida. So, that lot's done. Now, out of my, the only full coverage that I worked on that was previous was Outback Storm. So that's the first row down, completely done. And then I did 4,000 stitches along the bottom. And I'm nearly at the end. Nearly. So, I was trying to get to the other side. Can you not? I didn't make it. So now I have to go back. And this year, I'm going to do the 21,000 stitches in 2021. So that should definitely get me all the way across and a page, maybe more. Okay, I started Loving Mother by Artisy. And that's all I've got done. I haven't even kitted it up properly. It's pretty bad. Oh, my previous whip was Breathe, but I hadn't worked on it this year, and that's where it's up to. Can you not? They can hear it. And then my only other, nope, 2 starts. One of my other starts was Magic Study. And that's where we're up to. And last one is Golden Finch and Blossoms by Charting Creations. Magic Studies by Heaven and Earth. And that's where I got up to on that one. Alright, and I keep these in just one big massive bag that has a bell on it. That's why you can hear a bell. Alright, people. We're down to the last lot. We're down to the wire. Can we get this done? I'll be back. Alright. This one almost feels like we're going back to Mirabilia's. 2 whips that I worked on. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I didn't, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new starts in this mixed category of stuff. So, a favourite, Spangled. This is stitched on 36 bittersweet linen from Lakeside, I think. Hopefully I've done it before. There we go. That's pretty accurate there. And I got just basically in here, so I remember doing it. Maybe I should play opposites with the kids, and instead of saying please be quiet, please be as loud as you can. And maybe they would be quiet. My Black Swan one, I just recently did 1,000 stitches on her, all in green. This is from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. Right, that was Hold Please. Right. I get a feeling I'm not going to win this. Inspirations by Rosewood Manor. These are the ones I did not work on. This is another one that has a lot of back stitch. But oh, I love it. It's that whole having to count when you're doing challenges, and backstitch is 2. I don't like doing that. Fortune's Owl by Soda Stitch. This is kind of funny, but this is on black fabric, linen, and I was having so much trouble with it on Alluring Sorceress, but obviously I didn't have as much problem. This, we'll see how we go, but I got Fortune done. If nothing else, if I can't keep seeing to stay on it, I can do something with that, but hopefully it's just the right dye, weave, and everything just works. Pearl of the Orient by Bella Filipina. The person I started with this has finished it. Anna. And I have not started, done any more since our start. And this is my chatelaine. So I'm going to enter a thing. This is the one I actually forgot to take a photo. I haven't worked on this, and there was an issue with having to work on using my iPad, and the kids are always using it for certain dyslexic games that are iPad compatible only. now that I've got that back just for me and farm stuff, hopefully we'll be able to do some more. But that's where I'm obviously up to. I haven't done any more, and that is all so far specialty threads, no DMC. Right, new starts. Oh, what I will show you though, because I'll probably put this away and forget about it, I brought a whole heap of thread keeps from Stitch & Button to put all my floss on better. That one's a dragon. I don't think you can see it, but it's a dragon. These are pretty and practical. Love them. I need to take a photo of that. All right, new starts. Anzac by Long Dog Sampler. This is the fabric that I can never remember the name of. Well, this is Regency, but this is Safrim Hand Dyed Fabrics by Laurie. She has her own website, I think, and you can also get her fabrics from Just Add Needles. And I'm just using black DMC. This way. It goes this way. And then we've got my new start from just last month. Fantasy Elf Fairy by Leonard. And this is on their kit, which is 30 count white. And that's my start. I was aiming, at the beginning of the year, my aim was to get like 1,000 stitches on my starts. Then it got to 500 stitches, and then it literally got to 200. And a Forest Grew by Rosewood Manor. This is on 36 count fog by Picture This Plus. That's my start. Two more to go. Well, actually 3. I've got 2 in one piece of fabric. Strawberry Fields by Blackbird Designs. This is on 32 count Old Map Style by Colour Cascades. And that's my start. And I think that's nearly as big, so I'll come down to about here. So I'm glad I started in the corner so I can reuse that piece of paper. For a minute there, I thought that was a spider that just hopped off my fabric, but no, it was black thread. And last two. Oh my God. The first one is The Scarlet House, A Perfect World. And so this is 36 count antique ivory. So that's my start. And then on the other end, I've got Vintage Birds. And that is on this side. And that is the length of it as well. So again, I could possibly fit something else, you know, around the place. So that's it, people. Unless I find something else, but I'm pretty sure that's it. I might have a new start, like I said, kind of hoping to. What is it? I've been here for an hour. It's 9:30. So, put this all together, fill in what I have to fill in, hopefully add everything, and then have a quick look around to see if I've forgotten anything, and then go from there. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry if I'm not as bouncy, or it's hot. Basically, I've got no other excuse. It's hot. I will be closing these doors and putting on the aircon as soon as I can. And I can't film with my aircon because it's so loud that it would be a struggle to hear me. And it's easier for me to do it in this room and not the other rooms where it has better aircon, because that's more kid friendly with their toys. It just works. So I am going to go. I just want to say a big thank you for all my new subscribers this year. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for being awesome. I have really good subscribers and people that comment regularly, and I read them. I haven't messaged back to the last ones. Busy. School finished, and then we went straight into 7 days worth of swimming lessons. Quick life update. Sophie's now got her bronze star. Iona passed stage 11. Yes, she's in stage 12. Michaela's now in stage 7. William didn't pass stage 2, but he progressed so much. I'm so happy. And then Christmas, and I had my parents and a friend up with her 2 kids, and then I ended up, I'm supposed to be working at the local IGA if they needed me, and I ended up ringing him going, I am so tired. I know I had last week off, but I would like this week off as well. I'm casual, I can do that. And he's like, we're not even really busy, so it doesn't matter. Probably wouldn't have called you in anyway. Thank goodness. So I do have like book work to catch up, office stuff. We're progressing with things with our farm. Lots of things are happening next year, and I've got to be on the ball with the book work. I will be doing the COVID cleaning again next year at the local school for the first term. That's a term by term basis. I don't know when that will finish. And it's really easy. I'm literally spraying everything that kids touch. And I've noticed a huge difference with the amount of colds that the kids get. They're just not getting them. It's been awesome. And that's not just the disinfecting, that's the hand washing and being more aware that if you sneeze, wash your hands kind of thing. So that's been good. But yeah, thank you. Thank you in a year that for a lot of people was pure hell. Thank you for watching me out of all the gazillions of floss tubers. Thank you for taking the time to watch me. Thank you to Melody. Just a big shout out to you. You are awesome. Thank you. To Megan and Vicky, Stitch and Button, thank you for being my friends and messaging me and chatting and calling. You guys are awesome. And thank you to Virtual Stitches and Sammy, who worked so hard on that, for having a place that people can go to and talk in a world where you were suddenly not allowed to leave your house. Thank you for your time and effort into that. Thank you for all the different groups that I'm in. Let's just do a logie award-winning thank you, shall we? But generally, thank you. I don't think thank yous are often said enough. So thank you to the admins of the different groups, to Terry, Vicky Reading, the other Vicky Reading and Stitches, the Semi-Sane, Daily 30, Enchanted, Stitches, the Magic Myths and Wars. That's the main ones I'm in. Also, like your Stitch Mania groups and that. Thank you for the time that you put in to the groups. Appreciate it. It's been a haven for so many people who just needed space or needing, in some cases, a voice, a prayer that needs to be said or something. You guys are awesome. And I'm get down from the Logie Award winning because, you know, haven't won anything. But yeah, just a big thank you. I think next year I'd like to be more appreciative and more thankful of everything. Because it's been a year. There's a lot of things that have happened that I don't talk about, and it's been a year. It's been a year for a lot of people. So going into next year being a bit more thankful. So on that note, I'm going to let you go. Hopefully this isn't too long. I have no idea. And yeah, go and watch all the whip parades from everyone. Go and connect with other Stitches, other people. And they're creeping in. So I better go. See ya.